Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. It is your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for pricing. Today, we're discussing a 1992 limited edition of 999 pieces. This is the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch 50th anniversary piece, celebrating 50 years since the 1942 creation of the caliber 27 CHRO C12. So this is a very upscale style moonwatch, all in yellow gold with a sapphire crystal and applique gold elements on the dial that you would not find on a standard moonwatch. That said, it does have the dimensions of a standard moonwatch. This 1992 model, 42 millimeters in diameter by 14.5 millimeters thick by 48.4 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip with a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. And the watch is weighty on the wrist, partly because it's large and made of gold, partly because it has a solid case back that's like wearing a giant gold dollar on your wrist. It's got presence. As you can see, the combination of black and gold, profoundly impactful, and it's actually quite easy to wear on a medium to large sized wrist. So my wrist is 16 centimeters circumference. I could recommend this watch for a wrist of 15 centimeters circumference or larger, though you can see some cuffs will hang up on the cantilevered bezel profile. The strap is upscale. This is an upscale moonwatch, so we've got gator, not calf, not textile, and it's large rectangular scale, semi-gloss black. There's substantial bolstering to add volume, sheer cut sides, black monotone stitch, calfskin on the bottom. You can see this is a brand new Omega factory strap, and it features a matching yellow gold pin buckle. The case is in good shape. You can see it has been refinished in its history. I would say it's about a 8.5 out of 10 as a case, with a dial that is a 10 out of 10. You can see that the elements remain distinct. We have the beveled lugs that are polished from end to end. We have the satinated mid-case. We have the polished lip of the bezel, and then inset, the interfacing of the bezel is satinated. We have the Omega crown and the chronograph pushers with high polish and a sheer guard profile. This is the lyre style lug case with the inward and outward bevels, as well as the sheer guard profile that debuted back with the original Speedmaster Professional in the first half of the 1960s. This watch, of course, much more luxurious than that one. We still have the aluminum tachymeter insert, which can be used for gauging the speed of, for example, a car over a kilometer, but here, instead of the Moonwatch's traditional Heslite, we have sapphire for greater durability and scratch resistance. The dial is still matte black for a non-glare effect, but as you can see, this original factory tritium dial, and it is tritium dial and hands both. We have polished chapter rings for the hours, applique, polished gold hour indices, and then golden hands. Taking a quick look in the dark, just to prove, you can see that it has a very faint glow that fades rapidly, a hallmark of an original and intact tritium dial, and you can see the hands fade just as swiftly as the rest of the dial, so all of this is correct and matching. On the reverse side, you can see the legend, flight qualified by NASA for all manned space missions, the first watch worn on the moon. It is all of those things. You can also see the edition number out of the 999 right there. Underneath the case back, water resistant down to 50 meters. We have a Moonwatch caliber based on the Lemania 1873 Bausch. This is a manual winder with a 48-hour power reserve. It pivots on 17 joules, beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it has a tandem of a cam or coulisse function selection system with a lateral clutch. All of this has been tested up to 5,000 G, and yes, this is the very same movement that for decades flew with astronauts. So although the exterior of the watch is more luxurious than a standard moonwatch, the beating heart inside is identical. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.